Get ready to transform your mindset and achieve the wealth you've always dreamed of. If you've ever wondered what the secret behind the success of the most influential people is, you're about to find out. This summary will guide you through the fundamental ideas of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, a timeless classic that has empowered millions. We promise that by the end of this journey, you will not only understand Hill's philosophy, but also have clear tools to apply his principles in your own life. Each chapter will offer you the keys to implementing these recommendations, so you don't just read, but act. This summary will unfold over 10 chapters, each dedicated to unpacking Hill's powerful lessons, enriched with examples and practical recommendations. Let's begin your journey to wealth. Chapter 1. The Burning Desire. Napoleon Hill begins his masterpiece with a concept that is the spark of all achievement, the burning desire. It's not a simple want, but a compelling need, an obsession that drives you to achieve your goals, regardless of obstacles. Hill emphasizes that the starting point of all wealth is a defined desire, a clear and specific goal in your mind. To illustrate this, Hill tells the story of Edwin C. Barnes, who had an unwavering desire to work with Thomas Edison. Despite having neither money nor good looks, Barnes persisted, showing up at Edison's office with such palpable determination that Edison, pressed by his do-whatever-it-takes look, gave him a chance. Barnes started at the bottom, but his desire led him to become a successful partner. In line with what has been expressed in this chapter, you should consider defining with absolute clarity what it is you truly desire to achieve, and feeling it with an intensity that moves you to unwavering action. Chapter 2. Faith. The second fundamental pillar is faith. Once you have a burning desire, you need an unshakable conviction that you can achieve it. Hill argues that faith is the elixir that animates and empowers the impulse of thought. It is the visualization of your desire becoming a reality, the deep belief that what you pursue is already yours on the mental plane. To cultivate faith, Hill suggests autosuggestion. Repeating positive affirmations to yourself, visualizing your goals as already achieved. For example, if your desire is to accumulate a certain amount of money, visualize yourself possessing that money, feeling the excitement and security it would bring you. This constant visualization strengthens your faith and brings you closer to your goal. In line with what has been expressed in this chapter, you should consider cultivating an unshakable faith in your ability to achieve your goals, visualizing them as already achieved and feeling the thrill of their fulfillment. Chapter 3. Autosuggestion. Autosuggestion is the bridge between the conscious mind and the subconscious, and it's the tool through which you can influence your subconscious with thoughts and desires. Hill explains that the subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined, and that by repeatedly feeding it positive thoughts and affirmations, these ideas take root and begin to manifest in your reality. A practical example of this is the use of daily affirmations. If you want to improve your confidence, you can repeat phrases like, "I am a confident and capable person" several times a day, feeling the emotion behind these words. Over time, your subconscious mind will accept this truth, and your behavior will begin to reflect that confidence. In line with what has been discussed in this chapter, you should consider using daily affirmations and clear visualizations to program your subconscious mind with the thoughts and beliefs that will propel you toward your goals. You can do this as soon as you wake up, or while you shower in the morning. Chapter 4. Specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is crucial, but Hill distinguishes between general knowledge and the specific knowledge needed to achieve a particular goal. It's not just about knowing a lot, but about knowing what's relevant and how to apply it. Hill emphasizes that education doesn't end with school. It's an ongoing process. Many of the richest men in history didn't have extensive formal education, but they acquired the specific knowledge they needed through experience and collaboration. Henry Ford, for example, wasn't an academic, but he mastered the specialized knowledge of automotive production. By surrounding himself with experts and constantly learning, he managed to build an empire. Based on what has been expressed in this chapter, you should consider identifying the specific knowledge you need to achieve your goals, and commit to continually acquiring it, whether through study, experience, or collaboration. Chapter 5. Imagination. Imagination is the workshop of the mind, where desires are shaped and transformed into concrete plans. Hill differentiates between synthetic imagination, which organizes existing concepts and ideas, and creative imagination, which gives rise to new ideas and visions. It is in this space where great innovations are born. When Thomas Edison was working on the light bulb, his imagination allowed him to visualize the filament, the vacuum, and the circuit, even before they physically existed. He not only saw the bulb in his mind, but also imagined how it would work and how it would solve technical challenges. Based on what has been expressed in this chapter, you should consider using your imagination to visualize your goals in great detail and to generate innovative ideas and creative plans to achieve them. Chapter 6. Organized Planning. A wish without a concrete action plan is just a dream. Organized planning is the sixth step, where you transform your burning desire and faith into a set of practical, defined steps. Hill suggests writing down your plan, detailing what you will do, how you will do it, when, and with whom. He also emphasizes the importance of flexibility and the ability to adapt your plans as new challenges arise. When Andrew Carnegie decided to build his steel empire, he not only had a wish, but a meticulous plan that involved acquiring mines, developing efficient processes, and building strategic alliances. As the market changed, Carnegie adjusted his plan, but he always had a clear roadmap. In line with what has been expressed in this chapter, you should consider developing a detailed action plan for each of your goals, breaking it down into manageable steps, and being flexible to adapt to changes. Chapter 7. Decisiveness. Decisiveness is a hallmark of successful people. Hill observes that those who accumulate great fortunes have the habit of making decisions quickly, and once made, rarely change them. In contrast, those who fail are often slow to decide and quick to change their minds. Indecision is an enemy of progress. Hill cites the example of Henry Ford, who made the bold decision to mass-produce the Model T despite criticism and opposing opinions. Once he made that decision, he stuck to it, revolutionizing the automobile industry. In line with what has been expressed in this chapter, you should consider developing the habit of making decisions quickly and definitively. And once you've made them, sticking to your commitment. Chapter 8. Persistence. Persistence is the continuous application of effort, regardless of obstacles or temporary failure. Hill maintains that persistence is essential to overcoming the inevitable difficulties that arise on the path to success. It is the quality that allows you to pick yourself up every time you fall. Thomas Edison, in his quest to find a working light bulb, conducted thousands of failed experiments. However, instead of seeing them as failures, he viewed them as steps forward, discovering what wasn't working. His unwavering persistence ultimately led him to success. In line with what has been expressed in this chapter, you should consider cultivating unwavering persistence, viewing temporary challenges and failures as learning opportunities, and staying focused on your ultimate goal. Chapter 9. The Power of the Mastermind. The power of the mastermind is one of Hill's most profound concepts. It refers to the coordination of two or more minds working in harmony toward a defined objective. Hill explains that when two or more minds unite with a common purpose, a third mind is created, a higher force that is more powerful than the sum of its individual parts. The synergy of ideas and mutual support in a mastermind group can significantly accelerate the achievement of goals. A clear example of this is the collaboration between Henry Ford and his team of engineers and executives. Together, like a mastermind, they combine their knowledge and experience to solve complex problems and achieve ambitious goals. In line with what has been expressed in this chapter, you should consider forming strategic alliances with people who share your goals and values, creating a mastermind group where you can support and empower each other. Chapter 10. The Subconscious. The subconscious is the repository of our habits and the engine of our actions. Hill explains that it is through the subconscious that we can manifest our desires. By feeding it with positive thoughts and clear goals through autosuggestion, the subconscious works to make them a reality. It's like fertile soil that produces what you sow in it. If you sow fear, you'll reap fear. If you sow wealth, you'll reap wealth. Those who have achieved great success have learned to program their subconscious to work in their favor, eliminating negative thoughts and replacing them with beliefs of success. Based on what has been expressed in this chapter, You should consider being aware of the thoughts. You feed your subconscious and take control to ensure they are positive and aligned with your aspirations for success. You have reached the end of this journey through the transformative ideas of Think and Grow Rich. But this is not the end. That's just the beginning. We can conclude that true wealth goes beyond money and resides in the ability to forge your own destiny. Napoleon Hill has left us a map, a roadmap tested by countless brilliant minds. Now, the choice is yours. Will you continue simply reading about success, or will you dare to apply it? Remember, your mind is your greatest asset, and when you cultivate it with desire, faith, knowledge, imagination, and persistence, there is no limit to what you can achieve. The universe conspires in favor of those who dare to think big and act with determination. It's your time to transform your dreams into reality. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out the best ideas in a nutshell.